right, so Greg, what do you spend your time on?
I usually spend my time making music, and if I'm not there, I'm trying to work out,
Cool. What
trying
kind
to
of music do you do?
rap and dubstep.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Are you using software for that?
Oh yeah, Ableton Live. I used to
Nice.
use like FL Studio, but
Okay. Awesome stuff.
yeah.
So do you currently use a calendar to organize your schedule, or how do you keep track of things?
I have like the physical calendar like from Bradley, and then I try to mark it, and
Okay.
I sometimes use the calendar on my app.
All right. So it's mostly by hand. Do you use different colors? Do you highlight? What's your
I
way of
should
organizing that?
actually. That's a good idea. You know what? Yeah, sometimes I do use like different colored pens and stuff. So yeah.
Okay. So there's an easy way to have distinction. So that's cool. And since you said you use the iOS calendar, do you have a favorite feature from any calendar apps that you've tried out, or?
Well, my favorite feature is like where you could say repeat every single week. So like you could just like write it once and then it'll remind you like every single
Yeah, that works
Thursday.
perfectly for
Yeah.
class schedules. Like, oh, I got to be at the GCC in 10 minutes. Okay. Definitely
It's
know
like a
what you mean.
lifesaver.
So you said you use the paper ones, that gets rid of the, what kind of calendar do you currently use? And would you consider yourself technically savvy, making dubstep and being in the IM department?
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit? Okay.
Yeah.
So I have my RemindMe application up for you now to test. If you could walk me through your mental process as you go through it, or any questions you have, that would be wonderful.
Awesome. Okay, so this is the first screen I see. I see the plus sign. I know that's the call of action. So I'll go ahead and do that. So I got a title. Oh sweet, I got a location, so like if I need to go a certain place, then location alert. Wow, this is really cool.
Thank you.
Start and time. I could do that to figure out how long. Check mark to bring back, and this is probably to finish, I'm thinking.
Yes. Or did you reach a dead end?
Oh, did I? But I basically got the gist of the app. Like, it's nice and simple, but it has like the feature. It's still rich in the features.
It's very confusing because this state should operate. Okay. I'll take you to the end state then, since that's not responding, unfortunately.
Oh, definitely.
So here's your calendar once you've created the event and you're able to.
So after I hit the check mark, and that would be in the color I chose, basically.
Right.
I could view it. Where and when. Oh, and you can have like built-in reminders inside of it.
Right, and that's if you go into the location-based reminders. There's something if you want to explore. You can use that. So if you want to go back, you can definitely test that out.
Change the months. Really cool.
So if you explored through the application, you've created an event, and you've viewed it. You've opened location-based reminders, and you used the different clock tools. You used the select colors, added a location, added a name of the event. After going through this, what was the hardest part of creating an event, you think?
The hardest part, maybe the clocks.
Okay.
Just to be honest, just the clocks. But other than that, it was very intuitive, to be honest.
What about the clocks made it difficult? Was it that they're analog and you're used to digital?
Maybe it was just because it was a prototype, and you probably like, if it was like a real app, you could actually like interact, and that's like the hardest part. But that's probably the only reason why I said like just the clocks. But
moving on, what I wanted was you could spin it like an actual clock going clockwise, but again in a prototype, it's harder to simulate that.
Definitely.
So I understand what you're trying to say. What do you think was the best feature of this application?
I just like how like you stuck to like kind of like the calendar. It looks just like the iOS calendar, but it also has all those extra features like location and links, and I don't know. Just the organization is just really awesome. Like,
all right, thank you. Well, talking about the features, is there any feature you would add, take it away? what do you think would benefit?
I would say
most?
photos and videos, but it already has that. So
Okay, sweet. And then after seeing this application, would this be something you use instead of your regular calendar or the iOS calendar?
dude, I want to make it. Yeah, like that'd be so cool to make. Yeah.
Sweet.